It's coming down, folks. On my way down to the city, and it's raining really hard. I think it's raining harder here. Guess we're about to find out. I got these 2 warnings on my phone. One of them while I was at home that scared the hell out of me. Look at these. Look, I don't know if you can see that. The first one says, emergency alert, earthquake detected, drop, cover, hold on. There's an earthquake when I was at home getting ready to leave. That was actually scary. This storm supposed to be scarier than it seems to be right now. I guess we'll find out in the next hour or two if it picks up. It's definitely raining. It's very windy, it's very humid. It's about 75 degrees. You can feel the humidity in the air right now. The other warning was a flash flood warning. Flash flood warning in effect. Still possible, but I think that was more of a provision for like the IE. I think that's where it's worse. And also, you know, San Diego, places like that. I think everywhere up and down the coast got the warning. It's raining, so hopefully my GoPro doesn't get soaked. We're gonna try and explore downtown, Westlake, Skid Row, the bridge, check out the river. We have a few stops in mind, so let's get to it. Saron's supposed to be good to ride in the rain, so we should be good for our adventure. We're gonna be taking it nice and easy. Oh yeah, I love that about the Saron. I forgot about that. The freaking brake sound. Are you kidding me? Okay, we just started the video almost watching an accident. Okay, that's a little bit of what we got in store today. We're gonna be taking it nice and chill. I didn't know what bike to take. I didn't know if I should take the Saron, a bicycle. Just testing my braking ability. God, that is just a horrific sound. At least I'll be heard if I gotta stop. I will definitely be heard. We're gonna start off by going into downtown. Then we're gonna turn around and go into Westlake. I mean, I don't really know what to expect. Who knows what's actually going on out here. There's almost nobody on the road. I got down here in the fastest I think I've ever made it downtown LA from Valencia. It's not like pouring, like, oh my God. No, things can start flooding any second. Shout out to these brakes for working, even in the rain. We love that. Okay, so where are we gonna get started today? First off, things are open. Like this restaurant right here is open. There's people in there too. It's actually kind of crowded. I am going to be soaked by the end of this ride. I am not looking forward to that. This is the financial district, so it's always pretty empty either way, but as you can see, it's not really like people were expecting flooding out here. Everything is pretty chill. There's almost nobody out on the road, like walking around. So that's unusual for downtown on a weekend. Got people taking shelter right here. Not many people you're going to see on bikes today, I expect, but you never know. Let's say first stop is going to be the Macy's Center. Looks like everything's just open like normal though. It's like a normal day out here. Trying to keep my head tilted down so I can keep the rain out of the lens of the GoPro. I have no idea when there's going to be rain on my lens, so bear with me as we cruise around. Oh, there's still people out. There's so many warnings that we got to our phones. If you're an iPhone user, that is, like everyone got the same warnings. There's 2 major ones, and I think a couple more than that as well. So, you know, there's some people out, you know, and most people aren't even ready for rain. What am I hearing? We're just gonna cruise along for a bit first, and then we're gonna start ripping a little bit and check out some other sites. But right now, we're just kind of going from point A to point B. I also wanted to see how this bike feels in the rain. I wanted to take the Ultra B, but the bike is doing just fine. We got another e-rider over here. Bro's upset over something. I don't know what. Bro had the kit, man. Everyone, if you're out here riding today, you are prepared for the absolute worst elements possible. One thing I do want to check out is a river, so we're gonna go pretty much straight right here until we get to the 6th Street Bridge. We're just gonna cruise along 7th Street for a while. We are gonna go through Skid Row. I'm kind of, you know, the brakes squeaking is almost a feature today. Usually it's a bug. Today's a feature because it is letting people know that I'm there. About the most I could hope for today is not run into people. As far as cars, I mean, let's see max stopping power. Yeah, it's not that good. it's not that good. The other thing is the front tire is just straight up kicking water directly into my face. Probably kicking it straight into the GoPro too, so somebody's giving me a call. I don't know who. Let's just stop. Oh, look who it is. Dan the man.
Well, that was a f***ing adventure. An earthquake's trying to rain on our parade.
Hey, that was crazy, dude. Okay, Dan.
Okay, have fun.
Yep. Well, that's Dan the man. He did his own ride out in the west side of LA today, so we won't be seeing him. Good thing Surrounds are waterproof. I don't know how many people actually know that, but apparently the battery and motor splash proof. I don't know about waterproof. I wouldn't submerge it, but we're not planning on riding through any lakes today. Got some armed patrol back there and a Tesla. I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary going on out here. There's just no people walking around. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know, you know, a lot of people view videos after they happen, but the hype around this storm was out of this world. This is a regular rainy day so far. It was supposed to start kicking off around 3 p.m. It's about to be 5, and it's just basically a regular day. with some rain. It's a regular rainy day, I'll put it that way. Looks like EMS is up here in front of us in Skid Row. We are gonna check that out. We're gonna do a full lap up and down Skid Row. Dude, this is why I should have put the front fender on, dude. The one time I would need it, I don't put it on. Looks like EMS is actually going back. There's a fire station right here, the Skid Row fire station in LA. It's like they're actually just going back to home base. My ass is soaked. It just is what it is. Right here on the border of Skid Row. You gotta be careful about the water out here because you know, when it mixes with rainwater, it just becomes this toxic sludge immediately. Yeah, Skid Row is I feel bad, man. This is the last day you'd want to be out here, if there was ever a day. I mean, especially hard for these folks out here today. A lot going on right here. This is the fire department. They just got back from probably a fire. There's a lot of fires that still go down on rainy days. Skid Row just looking absolutely insane right now. We'll check it out later. Everyone's hunkered up, just trying to stay warm, man. The thing is, though, it's pretty warm right now. It's like a cool 75, maybe even a little warmer than that. It's like kind of hot. I have 2 layers on just so I don't get soaked, but I would not say it's cold by any means. Even though I'm getting wet, it's not cold. Skid Row pretty tame. We'll do a more in-depth ride through here in a second, but the first thing we're actually trying to check out today is the bridge. The 6th Street Bridge. We're gonna go look at the riverbed, see how raging water as it is. I'm just gonna go right here because I'm sure the GoPro is completely soaked. It is what it is. We'll dry it off when we get to our next location. I'm staying in eco mode just in case I need to emergency brake. Let me show you guys the braking capabilities of this bike. Right now we're going 29 miles an hour. I'm about to give it double both brakes. So you can stop, but I'd say that was like a 20-foot stopping distance. Bro's coming in hot low-key, holy. Dude, he was smashing like he had to get away from something. We're gonna try and ride even slower so I avoid the freaking water in the GoPro lens. I just realized, that is one of the downfalls of GoPros. You get one little splash on the lens and it's pretty much unusable footage, but you know, I don't really know how else I'd record today. All right, we're about to cut left right here on Alameda. We were just here last night with Dan and Man on Surons. He did invite me to go out there to ride on the west side. I was kind of waiting for the storm to pick up, as crazy as that sounds. Like I wanted it to be like more rain and some wind or something, but I'm gonna be 100, y'all. It's just a regular rainy day out here. So-called storm is not storming. I'll be more realistic. It's actually just like a really nice day for a ride. It's nice out, you know? It's warm. It's raining, like there's like a nice little breeze and wetness from the rain. It's unique weather for LA, so at the least, you know, I'm happy about that. Holy, I am completely drenched. My stomach is just like soaked. Check this out. We got the flooded job site. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to ride here because this is the only time you can get away with it, but it's flooded. And there's really no point in me getting in here because I couldn't do anything anyway. And it's hard to tell. The thing about these big puddles, you don't know how deep it actually is. It could be a foot, it could be 2 feet, you know, I'm not gonna find out, but here's a good example of flooding going down. This is the only flooding area I've seen so far. The main warning we were getting was for flash flooding, and we really haven't seen any of that. Also, a lot of people think, when they think flash flooding, they think of like some like Looney Tunes style, like open the floodgates and water comes rushing down the street. That's not really how flash floods happen. I mean, on super rare occasions it is, but flash floods is more like when there's not an infrastructure for proper drainage and water builds up quickly and then it's flooded. You know, it's not like water comes rushing down the street. Kind of sucks riding through this right now with this just splashing directly in my face. We're out here weathering the storm though, folks. Hey, make sure you guys subscribe if you appreciate the content. We're out here doing it in the dang rain. We're also gonna do a full separate video of Skid Row riding through, so make sure you guys check that out. Right off we go, almost hit the 6th Street Bridge. I passed it like an idiot, so that's why we're doubling back for those who know which way I'm going. So right now we're gonna check out the riverbed. We're gonna go up on top of the bridge and look down and see how raging it is. I'm assuming it's out of control right now. It's gotta be like crazy. Maybe, it might not be though, so that's why we're about to find out. Folks, look at that. Look at that dirty brown water, and look how fast it is going, man. If you get stuck in that, it is over with. You're going swimming, you're gonna end up in Long Beach. And look at all the trash and stuff in that water. Oh God, imagine being stuck in that. I mean, there's been a few reports already today of cars getting stuck down here. I don't even understand why you would want to take your car down here for a closer look or whatever, but there's 2 SUVs today alone that got stuck in this water. Apparently the big storm is not even here yet, so who knows what could happen next. Here's how the LA River looks. I don't care how much you pay me, I do not want to get in a life raft and go down this river right now. That looks scary. Okay, well, there's that part of town. We checked out the bridge. LA is just dead right now. You know, it looks like everyone heeded the warning to stay inside except for me, because, you know, like I always say, I have 0 brain cells left in my brain, and I had to get out and get this content. I thought it would be an actual storm. It's just some rain. It's regular rain. It's not light rain like one of the storms I've experienced out in the south, like Louisiana. I've been out in some crazy storms out there. This is nothing like that. We are about to cruise over the hill into Westlake from here. That is our next stop, so stay tuned. The rain is intensifying just a little bit. It's getting a little heavier out here, but overall, you know, it's still just raining. I wouldn't say it's anything out of the ordinary. Okay guys, I just looked at the footage. Yeah, there is water on the lens. I'm sorry, but just pretend it's like, remember the old GTA games where you drove through water and then it got on the camera? Pretend it's like that, because there's really nothing we can do about it. As you guys can see, it's wet everywhere. And yeah, so we kind of have to deal with it ourselves. Oh man, I gotta say, there's something nice about riding in the rain though. It's fun in its own really uncomfortable way. You know, and getting drenched constantly, and you know, everything else that sucks about riding in the rain. I gotta come ride down all these stairs soon. I need to do that. That'll be fun. All right, so next up, we're gonna go straight over this bridge. The rain is picking up a bit. It is definitely intensifying somewhat. Next goal, I really am an idiot for not rocking the fender. The headlight is blocking the majority of water from splashing in my face, thankfully. Next stop is gonna be going up to Westlake. Oh, man, this bike is something else. I'm telling you folks, when the apocalypse hits, you're gonna wish you had a Sur-Ron. This bike can do it all. If you guys want one, find it. Best price, link in the description. It's taking the beautiful views of LA. Wow. Looking pretty nice. We're actually gonna go this way. I told myself I wouldn't use sport mode today, but you know, it's a wide open road, one way. What could go wrong? All right, we are now entering Westlake. We're gonna do a quick spin around the block out here. That's about it. We saw a little bit of everything. We saw the river, we saw Skid Row, we saw the city. Now we're about to see the other side of the city. A little bit of the neighborhoods to see how people are holding up over here. Something a lot of people don't know, there's almost a similar size homeless community out here in Westlake that there is in downtown LA / Skid Row. There's quite a few homeless out here. Not nearly as big as Skid Row, because the city, the incorporated little area of Skid Row is pretty much dedicated to housing homeless folks, so you know, it's not the same, but it's considerable. I have to do this every single stop. Might as well just keep it in my hand, honestly. Wish I had a convenient place to put it. Home Depot open. Dude, I went to Costco yesterday for unrelated reasons to the storm, and I could not believe how many people were in there buying water. This day of rain we're getting, it's actually kind of hilarious. Like, there is nothing substantial. Apparently when nightfall comes, it's gonna be slightly more intense than this, but check out this block right here. This is the first one we'll take a look at over here in Westlake, how people are living. I haven't been in Westlake in a minute. We're overdue for a ride either way. Holy crap. Wow. All right, we're gonna take this alley. Actually, we're not gonna take the alley, because that looks disgusting. I know how dirty the ground is out here on a regular day, so add in rain, making everything loose and splashing all over me. I think I'm good on the alleys for today. We're just gonna check out some main roads, and then we're gonna call it, because we already saw quite a bit. I know half of this footage is gonna have watermarks over it. It is what it is. This is the other side of that alley. I got a jump right there. I love hitting, but looks like they all did their prep too. Look at these tarps. I wonder if the city came by and handed these out, or they just found them. Very crafty. Okay, you're just gonna run me over? Cool. Hey, man, I don't blame you. I'd run me over too. It's a rainy day. No one's gonna come. The cops ain't rolling today. No EMS, nothing. We're going to go up to the vendor street, see if any vendors are crazy enough to be outside in Westlake. They usually are. Dude, it's packed right here. What the heck's going on? The street is packed. Oh yeah, they're out here. They got the tarps and they're making money. That's right. Hey man, no days off out here, folks. It's the LA hustle for you. We got a little bit off path right there. I just wanted to see that street, see if the vendors are outside. We're gonna go down this way. What's up with all these mattresses? Why does this one street have 1, 2, a bed, and a futon? 2 mattresses, a bed, and a futon. Out here chilling. It's Sunday, you know, it's still a day off for most people, so luckily everyone gets to enjoy the rain, doesn't have to work and drive around. It's not crazy traffic today. It's kind of the scenario of what's happening. Dude, it's still so busy over here though. It's kind of crazy. Got the one times checking me out. I am not trying to get their interest today. I'm just rolling around. We're gonna do one of these. I have the paid citizen, so I see everything that goes on everywhere from where I live all the way down to Long Beach. Anything that goes down, I pretty much see it. I get a notification to my phone, so I'm pretty in the loop about the happenings in LA. It's actually surprising me how many folks just don't care about the flood warnings. They're out here to get their money. I love it. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I'm out here riding. I'm making a video for you guys, so hey, you know, we all have the same idea. Anyways, we're not gonna keep going much further here. We're gonna go up here, make a left on, I believe this is Alvarado. This is Westlake. We could go up, but we're not. Yeah, we're gonna make this left right here. Try not to get hit. Dude, look at this alley. Holy, it is turned up. It's an alley you cannot go down if you wanted to on your, oh my God, bro, this shit looks like a nightmare. I'm good on that one, excuse me. One day I will go down it, but it's not today when it's raining. I think today is not the right day to go check out that alley. That's what the heck. We're gonna actually go check out MacArthur Park. My favorite spot. You guys know I absolutely love this park. Probably the only park worth shredding through in all of LA. Seagulls out here getting their food in. Park's actually empty today. Oh, the fence is down too. Oh my God, it feels so good to stand up and not sit on this thing for a second. All the mud, all the grass is mud. It just splashed right up my butt. All right, it is definitely starting to rain a little bit harder. Not much harder, but it's picking up just a tad bit. Oh, I smell that butane. That's MacArthur Park. It's pretty much empty. Let's see what this EMS is over here for. We cannot cross the street at the moment, so we might as well check out MacArthur Park for a hot second. Birds are out here en masse. They're like, finally, we can reclaim our property. They own it. Yep, by far the least amount of people I've ever seen here. Oh, dude, I just ran straight through a gigantic puddle. Let's take a look at the, oh wow. This is also the highest water level I've ever seen this, the lake. Covered in trash, of course. Street preachers do not take a day off. Rain, sleet, shine, snow, they're out here preaching. All right, we're gonna cross the street right here, and then we're gonna cut back to Wilshire. And then we're gonna cut up Wilshire going eastbound. That's gonna be the plan right now. I'm trying to pop up on the curb here. I gotta put my rag away. Don't wanna lose it. Oh, dude, I got throttle grip. That's what you call on a BMX when your grip is like a throttle, but this is the actual throttle. All right, well, there's MacArthur Park for you guys. I mean, all in all, it's just a rainy day out here. It's not much craziness going on. Not like people expected. Pandemonium, people fighting for their lives to survive, getting flooded out, tents floating down the street. I think it was what a lot of people were thinking. They did sweep out a lot of things like that. There were tents right there. They got tarped up, which is nice. They just took over the bus stop, you know, this is what it is. But yeah, far less pandemonium than I think the average person expected to see out here. I think there was an expectation of absolute chaos that was not met in any way, which is a good thing because, you know, no one actually really wants that. So, you know, Hilary came and she went, and all she left was a little bit of rain, honestly. This is a slightly rainy day. A little bit more rain than usual, sure. By far the most rain I've ever seen on a August afternoon on in the middle of summer, and also the most humid day. But other than that, nothing too noteworthy about what's going on right now. Now I'm about to drive home, so we'll see if the freeways are flooded or if anything goes down on the way back. I'll let you guys know. You guys will see because I'll be filming it. Anyways, rain's picking up a bit. I showed you guys the city, Skid Row, Westlake, and a little bit more. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Peace.